All right, so have you ever wondered how a hacker sitting anywhere in the world could get total control of your phone? Well, today we're going to break down exactly how a pretty sophisticated cyber threat like that actually works piece by piece.
I mean, just think about it for a second. Your phone isn't just a phone anymore, right? It's your bank, it's your photo album, it's your office. It's how you connect to literally everyone you know. It's basically the digital blueprint of your entire life.
Kind of scary when you put it that way. If your phone is the master key to your whole digital kingdom, how do you make sure you're the only one with a copy? That's exactly what we're going to get into right now.
To really get the danger here, we've got to step into the hacker's shoes for a minute. What does having total control of your phone actually look like from their side?
Okay, first up, your private messages. A hacker can read every single text you send and receive. And just think about what that means. I'm talking password reset links, those two-factor authentication codes, all of it, delivered right into the hands of an attacker.
And then there's your call log. Every call you make, every call you get, who it was with, when it happened, it's all just there. A complete record of your conversations, totally visible.
And yeah, your personal files, they're basically an open book. A hacker can just browse through your phone's storage and download anything they feel like, from sensitive documents for work to all your family photos.
And this is where things get really, really sneaky. An attacker can push a custom notification to your phone. So imagine you get an alert that looks like it's from PayPal saying there's a new security update. You tap it, naturally, and it takes you to a login page that looks absolutely perfect. But it's a fake. The second you enter your details, boof, they've got your password.
It sounds like something out of a movie, doesn't it? But it is very, very real. So how on earth is something like this even possible? Let's go behind the curtain and look at the anatomy of this attack.
Turns out the whole operation is a pretty clever three-part system. Each piece plays its own absolutely crucial role. Okay, so here are the three big pieces of the puzzle. You've got the Trojan app, that's the spire on your phone. Then there's the C2 server, which is kind of like the secret headquarters. And finally, the control panel, that's the attacker's dashboard. Let's break them down one by one. So first you have the Trojan. Now this is an app that looks, feels, and works just like the real thing. Let's say it's a new version of Instagram, but hidden deep inside, there's a secret back door, giving the attacker a private entrance right into your phone. Now, all that data the Trojan app is stealing, your messages, your call history, it all has to go somewhere. It gets sent to what's called a command and control server, or a C2 server. This is the central hub, the digital base of operations where all that information gets collected.
And finally, there's the control panel. This is the hacker's dashboard. And the really scary part is, it's just a simple website. From any browser, they can take control of your phone, look through your files, and steal your data, all with just a few clicks.
But you know, what's truly genius about this whole thing isn't just what it can do, it's how it stays hidden. So how does it manage to hide in plain sight?
So how does it avoid getting flagged by security software? Well, here's the trick. The Trojan app doesn't send data directly to the hacker's sketchy server. Instead, it sends it through Google's own Firebase platform, a totally legitimate service that thousands of apps use every day for things like databases and storage.
And that's the absolute key. Because the Trojan is using a trusted Google service, its network activity looks identical to the traffic from any other normal app on your phone. It's basically the digital version of a spy just blending into a crowd. It's hiding right there in plain sight.
Okay, so we have this incredibly powerful and super stealthy piece of technology, but it's completely useless without one final critical ingredient: tricking you, the user, into installing it in the first place. This is where the tech side of things ends and, human psychology begins. The attacker has to convince you to willingly open the door for them. And they've got some pretty clever ways to do just that. They might dangle something you really want. Maybe they'll promise a new version of Instagram with AI features, or send an email inviting you to an exclusive beta test. It could even be pitched as a special unreleased update. The lure is always something exciting, something that makes you feel like you're getting early access. But the one huge flashing red light is that these offers almost always come from outside an official app store.
So when you put it all together, the sneaky Trojan app, the hidden server, and the clever social engineering, this attack seems totally unstoppable, right? Well, the entire operation actually hinges on one single weak link. Just think about all the complexity we just walked through. The cloud setup, the modified app, the stealthy communication channels.
It's all incredibly sophisticated stuff. But every last bit of that technology.
See, the real vulnerability here isn't a bug in the software. It's our own curiosity, our own trust. That one click from you is the only key the hackers need to unlock the door.
And that brings us right back to our original question and leaves us with one last thing to think about. Every time you install an app from somewhere other than the official App Store, you're essentially handing over a key. The only question is, are you really sure who's on the other side of that door? If you found this breakdown useful, subscribe to Refreshing Tech for more simple and clear tech insights.